Hi, I'm Jo Riddock and I'm here with Robert Szabo Rowe, Senior Vice President, Engineering Product Management at The Switch. Hi, Robert.
Hello, Joe.
Right, so let's start with a bit about The Switch and what you guys do.
Sure. So The Switch is a broadcast services provider. We provide both private fiber transmission, IP transmission for the sports and entertainment industry, and we also provide production services. So we do everything from packaging services, where we take an OB truck and do a whole production for a series of perhaps sports events, all the way through to REMI production out of our control rooms that we have in our facilities, or as well as cloud-based production as well. So we have a sort of a stratified layering of production type capability that we offer our clients.
Okay, and you're also active in esports. Can you tell us about any recent projects?
Yes, so we do quite a lot in esports. We provide both production and transmission services. We're heavily involved in the E3 event that was held in the US a couple of weeks ago. So we did a bunch of transmission for that, international distribution, IP distribution to takers, and production as well for the client.
Okay, and obviously remote and cloud-based production at the minute is absolutely huge. What is the Switch doing to enable this?
Yeah, so we have a cloud-based services platform called Mimic, and we offer a number of different types of capabilities off that. So one of those is cloud-based production. So you either, as a customer of ours, you can either take the platform and drive it yourself, or you can come to us and say, we'd like you to do a production using your cloud-based technologies, and we'll do the production for them. We also provide clipping and editing capabilities. So if you have a live event that you might be using more traditional production capabilities with, we can take live streams and live feeds into our cloud-based clipping and editing platform, and you can clip and post to social media or to your own websites, interesting parts of the production as it occurs. And that's really interesting for a lot of customers. A lot of customers are seeing the real value in driving social media that way for their main events. In addition, we offer IP-based transmission. So we have a global IP transmission network called Mimic Transmission, which allows us to take signals from anywhere in the globe and deliver them anywhere else. It's also used for distribution, so we can take inputs off our network or from customer premises, and we can deliver those to hundreds and hundreds of different destinations.
Okay, and just on the IP side of things, what advice would you give to broadcasters considering switching to IP?
IP is becoming prevalent in the industry for both production and transmission. So on the transmission side, IP has been used a lot for distribution before, but its use for contribution and high quality distribution is becoming more and more interesting. I think one of the things on the transmission side is that you have, depending on the type of event and your needs, the number of different factors that you need to consider. So on the internet-based and cloud-based IP transmission side, you're delivering 15 megabit per second or 30 megabit per second streams. You're using perhaps internet for the last mile or for the local loop, if you like, and you tend to use protocols like RIST and ZigZag and SRT, and you're looking at a second of delay for that type of transmission. And the quality is good. If you can cope with that type of latency, then it's a very good solution. If you're looking for really high quality and really low latency, which is what we normally use for our top tier broadcasters for major events, for our REMI control rooms that we use, things like Cayenne switches and EVS and so on, then you'd be looking more at using a private fiber solution. We have a very large private fiber network that supports J2K type compression. We're launching JPEG XS. these things have very low latency. So you're looking at, hundreds of milliseconds, less than hundreds of milliseconds of latency. And so depending on your real need, maybe if you have a niche type production, you might use IP type contribution. You might use cloud-based production using a cloud-based production system like Mimic. Or if you are operating a REMI operation, or you have OB trucks, then you'll probably be looking at more of the private fiber solution for that type of thing. So there's latency and quality things you need to think about.
Brilliant. That's great. Thank you very much, Robert. That's really interesting. Thanks.
Thank you.